Lovely. So we're going to keep it here. Can you see the yellow van?
Yeah.
So just ease off a little bit.
The video is locked.
Slightly brake a little bit. Don't move out that early because you couldn't really see. Yeah? Can you see that?
Always look for hidden entrances on country roads. Keep a lookout for the van on the left with his reversing lights on who starts to reverse towards the car. A little sound of my horn just warns of my presence. Look up ahead at the bus coming the opposite way. I'm just easing off on the approach to the van so that I can see what the bus is doing. You can see he's just held up a little bit so that I can just nip past the van and then tuck back in.
This way, because with the bus coming through like it was just now, nobody would be able to get through, would they, if they're that far out. So look at the difference between the learner, then the black car, then the white car, and then back to us. Look at the car behind you, miles out. Look at the red car behind, and then look back to the learner. Okay, so it's funny, isn't it? Who's the only ones doing the correct position? The learners. Now, if you've watched the Blue Light Aware video with regards to the emergency vehicles, why is the vehicle in front failed?
The video is locked.
So if it's queuing up there, it could cause a gridlock now. So she hung back just now, or he or she, and then she goes and lets herself down by doing that, yeah? Yeah, if you watch on the Blue Light Aware video, if they need to try to make their way up through the traffic, so they needed to come past now, well, the white car is going to be trying to get over to the curb more, and if they don't, if they're too close to the vehicle in front, they're going to struggle to get over. So this is where it takes a long while sometimes for the vehicles to get through, because people are too far out to start with.
Roundabouts are put in to keep the traffic flowing. So the last thing that we want to do is block traffic when we're sat in a queue. Watch where when I come onto the roundabout, the queue is forming the opposite side. If I proceed up behind that car in front, what I will do is block the traffic that's trying to enter, like this red car. By hanging back, the red car and any others can carry on out, and once my queue starts to move, I can then proceed forward. When people don't do this, it can cause massive queues for traffic that doesn't even want to go the same way as you. So never block entrances that come onto the roundabout, and make sure that you're reading the road ahead so that you can avoid that from happening. Look where the bus has started to proceed past the parked cars. The gaps between the parked cars are too small for him to tuck back in, so hang back and let the bus proceed through.
Been in the car park before.
Watch for cars in car parks that reverse without looking. A little sound of the horn just lets them know that you're there. Reversing out of a space, always look well before you reverse and while reversing. You have parked cars on the left, on the right, and on both sides opposite each other. We're always looking to leapfrog up that road. Get past a couple of cars and then tuck back in. But on a scenario like this, it's a first come first served, and the cars coming the other way are already out in line, so we wait until it's clear to carry on through. Buses block views. Look for the guy with the orange t-shirt walking behind the second bus. There he is. Then look at the green bus and how it blocks the view of the pedestrian crossing. Always take care when large vehicles block your view. Always watch out for some vehicles that don't negotiate the give-way lines correctly. When they overlap, they could hit the side of your vehicle.
He can't do anything, can he, bless him? He's doing his job, but they've not left the gap. So this car is parked inconveniently.
Always make sure that you park in a safe, legal and convenient place. Parking opposite a bus stop is inconvenient. Just imagine now if an ambulance or a fire engine needed to get through. Never stop just before a bus stop, because that makes it very hard for the bus to get in, and not just after it, which makes it very hard for the bus to get out.
Very good. That's it. I had a feeling he might do that. And we'll give him a lovely thank you. That's it, because he didn't need to.
Always make sure that you approach giveaway lines at a safe speed. Watch the car that approaches the giveaway lines on the right, the red car, because it stops quite abruptly at the end. Many years ago, I had a car that came down from a side road and it left the braking very late. It was an icy day and it missed hitting my car by inches. So, if you get a cyclist, keep an eye on your mirrors and look well up ahead for a place that you're going to be able to
The video is
You
locked.
can see here with the island in the middle here, there's an island around the corner, we've got the bend, the view isn't that great. Then when I come along the straight bit, looking up ahead to see when there's a gap. As soon as I see there's a gap, I'm checking my mirrors and I'm going to use my signals if needed, and then I'm going to make sure that I give it a bit of power to get past. Lower gears give you power. Make sure you give a minimum of 1.5 metres, and if you're travelling at speeds over 30 miles an hour, look at giving it a bit more.
Keep moving forward and come into the left a little bit more.
The video is locked.
So everybody is sat in the queue, which is good at the moment. Everybody's kept over well to the left. He's just got to negotiate his way up to there. But it does go to single file. Do you see the cars the other way have to stop to let him through?
Notice at this junction where we're hanging back before the keep clear, but we also need to make sure that we keep the section clear where the traffic coming up from the T-junction on the left can come up and also turn out to the right. Now this keep clear is to stop the oncoming cars being blocked that want to turn across in front of us. I hope you found Pick and Mix episode number 4 helpful, and if you did, give us a like, that's very much appreciated, and subscribe if you want to see any more of our training videos. These clips are to help you learn from somebody else's driving lesson. Thanks for watching.